broke recently about the return of one of my favorite franchises of all time, A Nightmare on Elm Street, guys, which is officially coming back from Paramount, I believe it is. They've officially got the green light from Wes Craven, the estate of Wes Craven, to make another Nightmare on Elm Street movie. I have mixed thoughts on this. For me, I'm excited and nervous because it depends who they get to write the script. It also depends who they get to direct the movie. Obviously, Curry Baker would be a great choice because of the success that he's had with Obsession. Jason Blum is hit and miss, so I don't know if I'd so much want him to take on the role to produce the movie, but it could be a viable option. And the same for who's going to play Freddy. For me, I think Robert Englund is Freddy no matter what to me. He's always going to be Freddy Krueger. And I think at some point in this movie, you have to have Robert Englund be at least involved with the movie or help pick the next Freddy Krueger actor or at least portray the voice of Freddy Krueger. You kind of have to have Robert Englund associated with it in some way. I think it would also be cool if they had Heather Langenkamp associated with it as well, as she was the original final girl in the original Nightmare on Elm Street. So it'd be cool if both of those people were involved with the movie. I don't know. We're going to have to wait and see. Nightmare on Elm Street is coming, guys. I am excited. Potential people who I think that could potentially play Freddy Krueger. There's been rumors, obviously, Bill Skarsgård because of success with It. Chapter 1, Chapter 2, and Welcome to Derry. He's been fantastic as Pennywise. There's also Richard Brake from the Rob Zombie movies, who could potentially be a good option. David Howard Thornton from the Terrifier franchise. Kevin Bacon, who was Robert Englund's choice to portray Freddy. The new guy from Evil Dead Burns. So there's a lot of viable options that they can use for Freddy Krueger in this next upcoming movie. I don't know who they're going to pick. I hope Robert Englund stays on, at least maybe as like a producer, has like a cameo in it would be awesome. Just little things like that I think would make the movie really good. But I'd love to hear who you guys think is going to portray Freddy Krueger would be a good option. I think for me, like any of those top three, we're talking about the news of the brand new Nightmare on Elm Street that just got announced. I don't know who would be a good option. I mean, there's a lot of good people. Bill Skarsgård would be a great option. Obviously, with his success with It, Welcome to Derry, It Chapter 1 and Chapter 2, he could potentially play the role. Maybe they have Richard Brake from the Rob Zombie movies. Hi, guys. How you doing? He's done a fantastic job in those movies and the prosthetics as well. He could be a good option. David Howard Thornton with the Terrifier success could also potentially be a great option. Obviously, I don't know. There's so many good options for who's potentially can play Freddy. I'm excited that Nightmare on Elm Street's coming back. Nervous to see who they're going to get behind the wheel to direct the movie and to write the screenplay, because it's got to have a good screenplay and it's got to have a good director. We can worry about who's going to portray Freddy afterwards, but I think it'd be really cool if they include some of the legacy characters like Heather Langenkamp and like Robert Englund, even in smaller roles, like smaller, like cameo-style roles, I think would be perfect. Hello, guys. How you doing? I think it would be perfect. But, yeah, it all depends. We'll know more about what's happening with Nightmare on Elm Street soon. I'm sure there'll be more details coming for that franchise, for the big news. Obviously, the biggest news is that the estate has allowed another film to happen. So we're going to be getting a brand new Nightmare on Elm Street. So, I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure how it's going to go with Nightmare on Elm Street. We'll have to wait and see what happens, but that's the news that we thought they would break for you guys today on Nightmare on Elm Street. that it's officially coming back at some point. We're not exactly sure when, who's going to be involved yet, but when we do hear, we will definitely keep you guys posted and let you guys know who's going to be involved with it. Me as a fan, I'm hoping it's going to be Robert Englund's going to be on board with it, or at least to help choose who's going to potentially be the next Freddy. And it needs a good director. So we'll have to wait and see what the director is and who the screenwriter is and all that fun stuff. So till then, we can speculate all we want, who we want to play him. So there you have it, guys. That's been my quick little live that we're going to do about Nightmare on Elm Street. We could potentially go live again at some point, but we just thought we'd give you guys the news on Nightmare on Elm Street that it is coming back. It is going to be Paramount that's going to be doing it, and it is from the Wes Craven estate who have greenlit the film. So that being said, it's got me a little excited. We'll have to wait and see what happens, who they pick as Freddy. I think the best route would have been to do it animated style, where you can still have Robert voice Freddy Krueger and not have to play through Freddy Krueger and do all the stunts and all the stuff that goes with playing Freddy that he can't do anymore. I think animated would have been the best way to go, but it seems to me that we're getting a live action. So there you have it, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this quick little live.